Welcome to this week's Word of the Week, and the word for this week is arpeggio. An arpeggio is when the notes of a chord are played separately rather than all at the same time. And a common phrase instead of arpeggio is broken chord. Commonly arpeggios are used for both melodic purposes and for accompaniment purposes. So rather than a piano or a guitar playing straight strums on a guitar or full block chords, they might play one note at a time from that chord on the guitar in form of picking, so to create a variety of textures or timbres throughout the piece. So let's have a listen to a block chord, the opposite of an arpeggio. That sounds like this. And in this case we've just got a C major chord, you can see that in the notation, just with all the notes played at the same time. It's a normal triad. But in this example here, we've got a broken chord, or an arpeggio, where we've got C, E, G, E, C, played one after the other, so 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. And let's have a listen to how that sounds. 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. So that's an arpeggio. You might also find that instead of just being 1, 3, 5, it will go up as far as 8, because of course 8 is the same note as number 1. Because you start to repeat at the octaves, so C, E, G, C, G, E, C, 1, 3, 5, 8, 5, 3, 1. So let's have a listen to how that sounds. Another very common phrase. And you can see that as we've written on the subtitle here, ascending and descending arpeggio, the first half is ascending, it goes up in pitch, as it does in the notation here. And the second half is descending, where it goes down in pitch. And if you were asked about arpeggios in your exam for GCSE, for example, you'd be required to tell when an arpeggio is ascending and when it's descending. So again, this week's word of the week is arpeggio, when the notes of a chord are played separately.